What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I got a very special guest in the house, the one and only Andy Rooski. What's up, man? Andy Roo.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, man, I'm taking you back to Woodstock, Gen Z.
I'm kind of
when
excited.
When were you born? What was you?
2000. It was right after this.
Bruh, you weren't even in the nutsack yet, dog.
Yeah, it was crazy. Well, it was January 5th. 2000.
Oh, so
right. I'm like, I was basically born in 90. I was conceptualized.
Oh, you were in that belly.
I was in the bell.
Well, it depends on when this Woodstock performance was, I guess. What month?
That's true.
What was it? 9 months before January?
Look how I turned out. I came out in like 4 months. Just kidding.
All right, so I'm putting him on to Korn, Blind. This is the live performance at Woodstock. For y'all that don't know Andy Roo, he's an interesting character, okay? He is a producer. He produces music. He's an engineer. He, engineers sound and mixes and masters. He can sing. He can rap. He's a classically trained pianist. And out of all that, he loves deathcore music and puts me on to deathcore reactions here on the channel.
Tons of metal and stuff like that. I've dabbled a little bit in Korn. Yeah, I'm slightly familiar with this song. Not this performance.
Sweet corn or canned corn?
Sweet giblets. What is it called? Giblets. What is it?
That was a bad joke.
It's okay.
Anyways, yeah, man. Because I asked you, I was like, "Have you heard Freak on a Leash?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, that's like an iconic one."
Yeah, I've heard a ton of their songs.
But yeah, you've never heard Blind.
Not all the way through. I know little parts of it. That's it though.
Oh, really?
That's all I know.
How'd you hear that before?
I don't know. Probably just on the radio at times. It's just one of those songs that are just like everyone knows. Like when when you're that big, you're just gonna people are just gonna.
I never know because you guys hear so much on TikTok.
It's true. No, surprisingly, no, I did not get Korn from TikTok. But
have you seen this Woodstock performance?
I have not.
Well, you guys ready for it? Like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's get it.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. 40.
All right, I got the logo down. I'm pulling the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. Also, if you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, where I do commentary, but all the music and the music reactions happen here. We have original stuff. Me and him got a song together, Shout. We got a few songs together on the channel. So rock with us. If you want access to the reactions early, we have a membership, link in the description. Gives you early access. There's a big catalog. I update it every single day so you have some fun. Regardless, thank you so much for your support. Huge shout out to all the members on the channel, and let's get this one going. Make sure you check out Korn on their official YouTube channel. Stream their music. Reaction videos are never a substitute for the original. I always want to lead people back to that water. All right, man, let's take you back to 1999. I was 19 years old when this popped off. And I actually am like, I probably should have been there. Look at this.
You should. This would have been crazy.
This is insane.
I don't know if you should have been there. This is a pretty bad show. It was like an amazing show, but it was very messed up.
Actually, you're right. I saw the Netflix.
Yeah,
did you see the Netflix documentary?
Yeah. I mean, it's infamously like a really miserable festival, but it was legendary too at the same time.
There were some really bad things that happened. Yeah. But there were like good parts to it too, right?
Yeah, I was like, well, there was so much. There was like the weather, the dirt,
there's actually some really bad stuff happening. Now that I think about it,
but it was just, I mean, look at it. That's got to be so much fun. Anyone who went to that is probably like, that's a flex. You're like, yeah, I was at Woodstock '99.
Let's go. Let's see.
Like a juggalo right there. The sixth stage too.
That stage is lit.
I feel like they opened with this. That's what it looks like.
Oh, maybe, huh?
Yeah. Or it was like right after a transition, one of those two. Dude, people shooting fireworks. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, this is sick. That's so fun. Dude, moshing already. So young in that. Oh my god.
You talking about someone looking young, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, he's like my age. I don't even know how old he was at this time, actually.
Oh, lordy. All right, we zoned in. Korn, Blind, live at Woodstock. First time Gen Z's getting put on.
God, bro.
Hold on, you just heard him do. Hold on, you just heard this.
What, the scream that he did?
Yeah. This.
Yeah. A little solid little mid scream right there. Yeah.
So you're the one putting me on to like deathcore.
Yeah.
And so how much of deathcore spawned from stuff like this, like Slipknot and Korn specifically?
Yeah. So anytime you hear a subgenre of metal have the ending in core, right? That comes from a fusion of hardcore punk. Okay. And around this time, I don't know if what anyone would really consider Korn, probably new metal, honestly. But at this time, hardcore punk was like, it was super, super popping, at this time. And
that's crazy because I always thought
when you hear stuff like this, it's like a lot of this does reflect. I mean, the Korn and anyone from this era absolutely like influenced the majority of deathcore and anything. So because deathcore is a mix between death metal and hardcore. So half of it, literally 50% at least, is inspired from stuff like this. So
because I felt like from some of the stuff you put me on to, this is like when I listen to this, I do get a similar feeling to like, let's say Slaughter to Prevail.
Yeah.
Which isn't like, I feel like Lorna Shore's like more extreme than Slaughter to Prevail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I would say so. Yeah.
So an obvious Slaughter to Prevail is more extreme than this, but there's something here because the dope thing about Korn is like he'll start busting like raps. In Freak on a Leash, he did like this beatbox thing with his vocals.
Yeah.
He screams, he sings, he sings in different pockets. Like I don't know, it's almost like it's like four
Tons
like
of
different personalities singing and shit.
Yeah. No, I mean he was super talented. I can't remember his name for some reason. it's Chris or something. I cannot remember the lead singer of Korn's name.
Hold on.
All I know is he looks super young in this. First off, I'm like every picture I've seen of him now is just like it's a whole different person.
Because they're still
they're still touring. They're still doing stuff. But what a special time to like be at shows like this. Like you don't get crowds like that anymore now.
It's Jonathan.
The energy's not.
I thought it was John.
Oh, that's
it's
right.
Jonathan.
Yep, you're right.
It's Jonathan
right.
Davis.
Yep. Yeah, John. Yep, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna get blasted for saying that. I didn't remember Jonathan Davis.
My thing is like when I didn't want to say it because like, there's no way this dude's name is John. But
Yeah,
I was like, that's the first thing that popped in my brain.
I was trying to remember. I was like getting them confused. I can't remember what other Chris I was getting.
Yeah.
Maybe Lamb of God. I don't know. Anyway, basically, this is a cool time to be alive and be like, this would have been such a cool show. Like those kind of waves of people jumping, and just even before all this is starting, you're looking in the crowd and people are already pushing, doing pits. Like what a cool energy to be a part of. And that's just like you get that sometimes at like smaller shows, but the bigger ones, it's a lot of just like 40-year-old dudes just standing there like that. Even at things like Lorna Shore and stuff like that are like super like that are a little more extreme than this, you know. Dude, people will just stand there. It's nothing like this. Like this is such a sick energy.
Hey man, 2020 changed the dynamic of the way we socialize and interact. And I never realized the magic in the era of the late 90s and early 2000s, but it did seem like there was an end of something. And I don't want to be that boomer or like old person where it's like, you guys just, because you guys have stuff too.
Yeah,
you got
absolutely.
dope artists and you have your own thing. But I think every era encapsulates different things that the next era might not understand or have access to. Yeah. And it's like you kind of take that, say, hey, this was the special thing from the 90s. Yeah. This is the special thing from the 2020s or, you know, the 80s or whatever. And I think people who are stuck in the generational lock, because I noticed this when I do like people from the 60s and 70s music, they're like, they almost don't even give anything new a chance. Yeah. It seems like, it feels like. And I'm like, nah, I'm curious, bro, about music.
No,
so.
that's,
All right, here we go. We rocking with Korn at Woodstock. Lego. That's insane. Yeah. I can see. I'm going blind. I can see. I'm going blind. I can see.
So hard.
Yeah, because they're picking up the tempo.
Yeah.
And that reminded me of the stuff you were showing me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hard. That was super hard. Yeah, look at that, dude. It's music's over, guys. Like
they're just fighting.
They're just at
they're
that
just
point.
Like,
yeah.
let's just bang.
You know, it's crazy because I think that's its own version of heavy as well. You know, in the metal community, heaviness
heavy,
is weird.
Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Heavy,
that's what I'm saying. But it's so dumb. It's kind of dumb because in the metal community, there's so many like arguments on what heavy is. I think each different genre and time period just encapsulates its own heavy. Because I'm like, to me, like that, those riffs and everything, it sounds so heavy, just like Lorna Shore and everything else. But you know, Lorna Shore is very extreme as like the gutturals and the high screams and everything like that. And I think they're just both special in their own ways, and this is so sick. This is tight.
Yeah, I like Korn. You know what's interesting? I do wish I would have. I say this, but when I was young, I had more aggressive energy and more like to get out. Now I'm in like dad life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I wish I had that in my life at that age, but at that age, I would not listen to rock, dog.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, this ain't cool. Like, this is that. You know what I mean?
Are weird. Yeah.
Like, I was just on some other stuff. Like, even the way he was dressed, I couldn't relate to that being a hip-hop kid, you know?
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, if I'm being real, I just appreciate people being themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes I wish maybe some of this would have rubbed off on me in the sense of, like I was always myself and had my own flex, but maybe I could have been a more original version of myself. You know,
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know,
true.
kind of like the Andre 3000s of the world, where they're just like, you're like, what is he doing? Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's some nerd shit. But it's just like, you know, I was just like,
I think that's what made this scene so special, because now it's just so huge, like mainstream, and like it's kind of the cool thing now to be a part of that kind of culture, I guess. But at this time, I think what made it so special is that they were rejects. They were, you know, most people didn't think they were cool. It was weird. It was out there. It was like, oh, you're like, stay away from me, you know. If you got gauges and tattoos all the way up, you know, the dreads and stuff like that, it's like you were not fitting in, and that's what I think made this scene so special at the time.
you know, what's funny is rap crossed over, and a lot of people who listen to this listen to rap, but certain artists crossed over heavily and stigmatized this audience.
Yeah.
And I believe he played at this Woodstock, but it was DMX.
Okay,
Because his shit was so dark. It was
Yeah.
almost like evil rap,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of it. Because he's
Yeah.
talking about crazy stuff. On his album, Hell is Hot, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. And I noticed it's just funny what people will gravitate to. I enjoy it, man.
Yeah.
I'm just a student.
No,
Anyway.
that's super cool.
All right, man. I hope you liked that. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and catch you on the next one. Yeah.
Thank you for being
I
some
personally could watch shit like that all day.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
so
just
tight.
fun. Like, I'm
years
just like,
down the road back
That's so cool.
again. FUQ.